Tonight, police say the man wanted in connection with the killing of Renato Venturi is on the run and very well known to police. Police are on the lookout for a Jamaican national who has escaped custody in connection with murder. And the Rodney Bay business community calls for decisive action to stem the current crime situation following the deadly Venturi attack. The details of these stories and more are coming up.
This is the Hot 7 Nightly News with Lovely St. Amy Joseph.
Good night. It is Monday, the 12th of October, 2020. Welcome to the Hot 7 TV Nightly News. I'm Lovely St. Amy Joseph. Thank you for joining us. Police say there is a known assailant in the murder case that rocked the nation over the weekend. Dead is 70-year-old restaurant owner Renato Venturi after he was attacked outside his home on the Mon on Saturday night. His 68-year-old wife, Cheryl Venturi, was also injured and is in critical condition. Superintendent of Police George Nicholas briefed the press on Monday morning.
Investigators of the Royal St. Lucia Police Force have their eyes set on the individual believed to be responsible for the murder of an Italian restaurateur, Renato Venturi, and the brutal attack on his wife, Cheryl Venturi. The news of the crime, which occurred on Saturday night, rocked not only the Mon community, but the nation, as the 70-year-old was a well-liked and respected businessman in the north of the island. Superintendent of Police with responsibility for crime management, George Nicholas, gave the details.
On Saturday, 10th October 2020, sometime in the evening, police responded to an incident at Belmar Lane at Mont Fortune. Upon arrival, they discovered the motionless body of a 70-year-old Renato Ventura with an apparent injury to the head. He was pronounced dead on the scene by a medical practitioner. His wife also sustained injuries from a known assailant. She is currently admitted at the hospital.
The police superintendent revealed that the assailant was questioned for homicide, which occurred in July 2019, a case which is still being actively investigated. He stated that the individual is currently being pursued for this new matter.
We have questioned the suspect in relation to a previous murder, yes.
So, are there any lead led to the police proceeding? Are the police appealing to the general public, or what are the police doing in relation to apprehending or bringing in the suspect in?
As we speak, there is a manhunt in relation to the suspect, and we are pursuing him from the date of the incident.
Nicholas revealed that more answers are expected in due time as the investigation continues.
Police is conducting investigations into this matter, and a post-mortem is scheduled for 11 a.m. this morning on the body of Renato Ventura to ascertain the exact cause of death.
Nicholas revealed that the suspect was identified by the wife of the deceased. Venturi was the proprietor of Renato's in Rodney Bay. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I am Rochelle Gonzalez.
Meanwhile, members of the Rodney Bay business community spoke with Hot 7 TV News following the brutal assault on the Venturi couple that left Renato Venturi dead.
Following the death of Renato Venturi, members of the Rodney Bay business community spoke with us regarding their shock and sharing their condolences to the family.
I also want to send condolences to the Venturi family. Sadly, a very dear friend of mine, Renato, was senselessly killed yesterday, and I know that his wife Sherry is still in hospital, and I'm hoping for her a speedy recovery.
And it's a very sudden loss to lose one of our close neighbors, Renato. It's very sad. He was such a nice person, easy to get along with. He's always coming and say good morning, and it's very sad to lose him in that manner that we did. And I just hope I send condolences to his family, and I just wish his family all the best and that they find peace and justice in all this.
I've known Renato for a long time because he used to rent from Valmore. I and Linton Valmore, Valmore's son, used to go there for lunch most of the times. because we used to have a real estate office upstairs. So I'm shocked by his tragic death. So I'm extending my deep condolences on behalf of the restaurant industry to the grieved families of Renato.
I really want to offer my condolences to the family. I've known Renato for all my life, since the days of Trudeau's. Renato has been here for quite some time. But I must say, this is not about Rodney Bay, This is about the collective. This is about all of us who live in this crime-ridden country. And it has to be addressed in a more aggressive manner. We need to have a national discussion on what we do about the crime in the country. We have to start to prioritize. Because if we don't take care of the crime, then we're all in trouble, and that includes the tourism industry.
Venturi's absence will surely be felt in Rodney Bay. For Hot 7 News, I am Jacques Wooding.
Now, Jacques Wooding also visited the restaurant that Renato Venturi owned in Rodney Bay. The popular lunch spot in the heart of Rodney Bay now remains closed after more than 20 years of bringing food and memories to its many patrons.
To my back, the establishment of Renato Venturi. Venturi was a local restaurant owner who had operated in St. Lucia for more than 2 decades. Over the past weekend, he met an untimely demise after suffering from a blow to the back of the head during what is believed to be a home invasion. Venturi's wife, who was also present during the incident, is currently in critical condition at the OKEU hospital. Investigations into the matter are ongoing. Jacques Wooding, Hot 7 News.
Thank you, Shaka. Officers of the Royal St. Lucia Police Force are on the lookout for a Jamaican national who escaped police custody in connection with a murder. Orville Purnell was charged on Thursday, the 8th of October, for causing the death of Cletus Alfred of Ravin Macock Grosley in August this year. Purnell, who has been described as a dangerous criminal by police, escaped the Babonneau police station around 3 a.m. or 5 a.m. Monday morning. Rochelle Gonzalez has more.
A Jamaican national who has been classified as a dangerous criminal is today on the run after escaping police custody in the wee hours of Monday morning. Orville Purnell was held in connection to the death of 27-year-old Moshi resident Cletus Alfred. Alfred's death shook residents of Tria on the 25th of August when his body was discovered along the roadside in a pool of blood. Superintendent of Police with responsibility for crime management, George Nicholas, sat with members of the media on Monday morning to give details of the escape.
Between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. this morning, October 12, 2020, Orville Purnell, a Jamaican national who was a prisoner housed at the Babonneau police station, was reported to have escaped from lawful custody. Purnell was charged on Thursday, 8th October 2020 for causing the death of Cletus Alfred of Ravin Macock. That incident occurred on the 25th of August this year at Tuya.
The superintendent spoke of the peculiar circumstances surrounding just how Purnell managed to escape custody.
My information is the suspect was in a cell at Babonneau along with 4 other prisoners, and he was able to saw the bars of the cell and made his way out of the cell. This escape is the subject of an internal investigations, and we have appointed a senior officer to carry out an intensive investigation into this matter. So obviously I'll not be able to go into the details, but what I can tell you is that the bars of the cell where the prisoner escaped from was sawed off.
Nicholas revealed that Purnell was due to stand trial next month.
He had a hearing on Friday where he was remanded until the 11th of November this year.
Nicholas urged the public to contact the police with any information on Purnell's whereabouts. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I am Rochelle Gonzalez.
You're watching the Hot 7 TV Nightly News. Still to come, an accident claims the life of a Cooley Town man. Why was the island's latest COVID-19 case allowed to return home after being tested for the virus? The CMO answers. And various bus associations say now that COVID-19 has hit home, They will no longer take any chances and will now follow the rules to the T. That and more coming up after the break.